It's time for another Blind Shelfie Throwdown. This is Mark with the Practical Still here with...
I am Dan, also consequently with the Practical Still.
There's a theme.
I know. How about that? We keep showing up to the same thing every time.
Well, we're the only two.
Oh, strange. We keep finding ourselves alone at this party.
Yeah, how about that? So let's see. Let's recap where we are. Oh, on the overall score, I believe I still lead by a margin of 2. But what is the score now, Dan?
So right now, Mark, 5 points to my 3 points. So you are 2 points ahead of me. And maybe we should explain, just for those of us joining in the middle, you should explain the rules here. What are we doing?
Yeah, so the idea is I poured Dan some whiskey off my shelf into some fancy little bottle. Looks something like that. And he did the same for me. And the idea is we open these bottles, we drink said whiskey, and we sort out what it is in our mind on this kind of scale. So we get 1 point if we get the style right. That's, is it a bourbon? Is it a rye? Is it a scotch? We get 1 point if we can figure out the distillery, Heaven Hill or Wild Turkey or Buffalo Trace or Glenmorangie
Mark's
or
bathtub.
my bathtub. I can figure out how to distill something with the pot and the stove. And then if somehow, let's see, wait, well, first of all, it's a proof. So if we get the proof within 6 proof points, that's another point. And then if we figure it all out, that's another 2 points. So for a total of 5, which is a pipe dream because we've not gotten anywhere close to that yet.
Not even in the same ballpark. No.
Nope. No. But that is the beauty of blind tasting. It will uncover the truth. And we're all about the truth as long as we can drink some whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The truth is, I want to drink this.
Yes. All right. So let's see. Are we taking turns, or you're still away? If we're using the golf analogy.
Although I went first last time. Do you want to go first this time?
Okay, I'll go.
And I'll take my my time to sniff this.
All right. So bottle number 4. She's a nice light color. Smells like beer. What the hell did you put in this bottle?
Listen, I was a few glasses deep when I poured that.
Okay, well, it doesn't smell like beer in the glass.
Okay, that's better.
I feel like I need all of it.
That's really bizarre that it smells like beer.
That is not much on the nose.
That face.
I don't know why I keep taking such gigantic swigs of whiskey.
That looks like it was painful.
It's a little harsh. It was so sweet right off the bat, and then it got super sharp.
Mm-hmm.
You
want to start with style?
Yeah, bourbon.
It is a bourbon.
Okay,
that's 1 point.
I say that confidently, like I didn't get the last one wrong. But
you gotta go in with gusto, you know.
I do, yeah. Okay, so it tastes young to me in some respects, in that there's barrel char up the front, but it is quite viscous. It's got a decent mouthfeel. I'm going to say this was distilled in Indiana at MGP.
False.
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 I'm on flip-flop because last time I tasted this, I guess Beam, and it was MGP.
It's the hardest thing to not say anything.
I don't know where that came from.
You want to go with proof?
$110.
You are in the ballpark. It's 114.
Old Granddad.
That is it.
Old Granddad 114.
Yes,
You shouldn't have told me that.
Well, that yeah.
But I was,
right?
in my defense, I was all over. It's a bean product.
Yeah.
It's not. It's older than, I don't know what I would imagine. Probably 5 or 6 years old tops.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 points.
Yes, I did. I didn't get the distillery.
Right.
I got the proof. Yeah, I got 4 points. That's high score so far.
Again.
Oh, where is my crown? That is outstanding.
Unless I really nail this one, and I doubt I will.
You really shouldn't. I kind of feel bad.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do that for you the last time. I could have told you the proof, and that would have helped you narrow down. All right, well,
that's true. You didn't. Yeah.
Yeah. If you remember Animal House, and I won't use the full phrase, but you screwed up. You trusted me.
I knew as soon as I said 114, it was game over.
Delicious.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, to be fair, I picked this one too because I don't know if you remember, but back when we did a pod and I had all those blind bottles from Spirits Wine Provisions from the Advent calendar.
Yeah,
and this was one that I really liked, and I was like, I was kind of like, whoa, this is a cheap bottle, and this is really good.
Yeah, and you're not you were previously not a fan of the high rye. Bourbon mash bill from Beam, which I'm pretty sure they only use that for Basil Hayden and Old Granddad.
Yep. Yeah. Basil Hayden's not one of my favorites, but maybe it's worth a revisit.
Not until they do a reasonable proof. That's too expensive for a 80 proof whiskey.
Yeah.
All right.
That makes it my turn.
Outstanding.
So it's definitely not as big of a nose as the last thing I had, which was that rare breed rye, which was good. This is definitely not a rye. At least I don't think it is. Although I haven't tasted it yet, so maybe I should shut up. Excuse me. I took a little bit of too much in the nose there. All right. Yeah, that's not a rye. It's definitely not a scotch. So I think this is definitely a bourbon.
It is a bourbon. Ding, ding, ding.
It won. All right. Well, it's got a nice, pleasant finish. It's not too hot, so I'm thinking maybe this is like... I'm going to go safe on the proof and say 100.
Ding, ding, ding. You are well in the range.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's good. It's got a little bit of...
Hey, let me interrupt.
Yeah.
I still feel bad about that proof thing. So the actual proof is 101.
101. Okay. Well, in that case... So I got 2 points so far.
Think about my shelf.
Wild Turkey. 101.
So let's one step at a time. So you say distillery is Wild Turkey?
Yeah.
Very good. Correct.
All right, that's 3 points.
It's 3 points. And the last one is Nail It All.
Oh man, wait.
I want you to think about that before you give your final answer.
Yeah. I think I know if this is the... I don't know if it's still open though. You have shared this with me before.
I don't have one bottle of any Wild Turkey, so the fact that one was open at some point is not indicative of what's on my shelf.
I don't remember what the Kentucky Spirit was proof-wise. Is this the Kentucky Spirit, though? Because that was really good. I remember that being just phenomenal. This is phenomenal. I also remember that not being my first glass of the night. Nor is this.
It's not. Trust yourself, Dan.
All right. Going Kentucky Spirit.
The first perfect score.
Yes.
In the Blind Shelfie Throwdown.
I got it.
Outstanding.
Yeah. That's awesome. All right, now I gotta... Although, to be fair, you did give me some.
Hey, you gave me the carpet. Right, I went right down the red carpet with that. Only fair. We can behave differently next time, but that's only fair this time. Outstanding.
All right, let's tally up the score here. So 2, 4.
You closed the gap by a point there.
5, 9. So you got 9, and I've got 2, 3, 8. So it's 9-8.
There you go. Now it's getting exciting.
And we got one round to go.
And there's all that talk about this is hard to do, and look at us just rolling through it. Well, that's exciting. I don't remember thinking I'm doing 2 in a row from the Wild Turkey house, but there you go.
Hey, I feel like I've benefited from that mistake.
Yeah. Well, I think a couple lessons out of that, for sure. If you're not picking up Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit, you're just missing out. For everybody that's chasing Blanton's when they could just walk into any store in the country and buy a Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit, you need to check yourself, because that's poor behavior.
Oh man, agree entirely.
Yeah, these were 4 good ones tonight.
That was good. Man, 5-4. That's our best round by a long shot.
Yeah, that's more points than we'd previously scored.
Cumulatively,
yeah.
It better tonight.
Outstanding. Okay, well, if you're watching this and you don't see how much fun we're having blind tasting, put your ego aside. Have somebody pour you some whiskey that you can't see them pour, and see if you can figure it out. Because I can tell you, I've done it on my own shelf. I know what's on my shelf. I still can't figure it out half the time, and that's how you learn about whiskey.
Yeah, well, that was fun. That made me feel so good. I feel excited.
The first perfect score.
I know.
This is the date we and all 4 of our listeners will remember this night forever.
I'm framing bottle number 4. This is
well, at least peel the painter's tape off there. Keep that someplace special. Later, when your daughter grows up, you can give her that, on her wedding day to show what a great person her father is.
Yeah, let me tell you about my proudest moment.
I mean, yeah, you grew up, you were a child, but
great.
One night I guessed all the whiskey stuff right. Outstanding. Okay, so if you're out there blind tasting whiskey, let us know. If you've had these ones we tasted tonight, I'll tell you what. And it's been a couple years since I had Old Granddad 114. Heck of a bottle. There you go.
It is.
Heck of a bottle for what, $25, $28?
I'm not even sure I spent that much. I think it was 24.
Yeah. Give it a shot. They're good stuff. In fact, nothing was terrible. I think the most expensive would have been the Wild Turkey Rye. That was last time. So I paid $45 for these.
Yeah.
So we aren't even at $60 between both bottles tonight.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're awesome.
Awesome. Cool. All right. Blind taste. Let us know what you think. Check in next time. But Blind Shelfie Throwdown number 4 goes strongly with the first perfect score to Dan Cavallari.
Yeah.
Outstanding. All right. Cheers, Dan.
Cheers.